Team Top 10 presents World's Most Unusual Water Bodies. At Team Top 10, we strive to get the best of the content for you. If you like the video, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon, so that whenever we come up with the new content you would be first to know. Let us take you to an amazing journey, to explore the world's most unusual water bodies, compiled by Team Top 10. Spotted Lake, Canada. Spotted Lake is a saline alkali lake located in northwest of Osoyoos, in British Columbia's eastern Similkameen Valley. It contains a high concentration of various minerals, dense deposits of magnesium sulfate, calcium sulfate, and sodium sulfate. Spotted Lake, originally known as Kelimuchu by the Okanagan Valley's First Nations, has long been revered as a sacred site thought to contain therapeutic waters. During World War I, its minerals were used in the production of ammunition. Grand Prismatic Spring, USA. The Grand Prismatic Spring in Yellowstone National Park is the largest hot spring in the United States. The luminous, vivid spring colors are the consequence of microbial mats around the edges of the mineral-rich water. Because of its striking coloration, geologists working for the Hayden Geological Survey discovered and named Grand Prismatic Spring in 1871. Its colors are most similar to those seen in the rainbow dispersion of an optical prism. Salado Uni, Bolivia. Salado Uni in Bolivia is considered one of South America's most extreme and remarkable landscapes. Prehistoric lakes that evaporated a long time ago left behind the world's largest salt flat, which spans 4,050 square miles across the Altiplano. Quilted, polygonal patterns of salt rise from the ground, forming a thick crust of salt that stretches all the way to the horizon. Nearby lakes overflow at certain times of the year, transforming the flats into a stunning sky reflection. Plitvice Lakes, Croatia. Plitvice Lakes National Park is home to hundreds of waterfalls and 16 interconnected large lakes divided into two parts, Gornja Jezera Upper Lakes, and Donja Jezera Lower Lakes. The lakes in this area come in a range of colors, from azure to green. Natural travertine dams separate the lakes, which are formed by the action of moss, algae, and bacteria. Encrusted plants and bacteria build up on top of one another, forming travertine barriers that grow at a rate of about 1 centimeter per year. Kelimuchu Lakes, Indonesia. The Kelimuchu volcano in Central Flores, Indonesia, is known for its colorful acid crater lakes, which vary in color from blue to dark green to intense red due to different salts and oxides in suspension or solution. The Kelimuchu Lake's science is relatively well known. The oxidation-reduction status of each lake's fluid, as well as the abundance of various major elements such as iron and manganese, affect the lake's color over time. The balance of volcanic gas input and rainfall rate, which is thought to be mediated by the volcano's groundwater system, determines the oxidation-reduction status. Champagne Pool, New Zealand. Champagne Pool is a natural hot spring located in the Waiotapa geothermal area of New Zealand's North Island. The pool gets its name from the constant efflux of carbon dioxide gas, which looks like a glass of champagne bubbling. A rich deposition of minerals and silicate accounts for the vibrant colors. Microbial life abounds in the silicate structures surrounding the pool's edge. Excess water from the champagne pool feeds Artist's Palette, a geothermal pool with a yellow color due to sulfur deposits. Lake Tahoe, Nevada. Around 2 to 3 million years ago, geologic block, normal, faulting formed the Lake Tahoe Basin. Lake Tahoe is North America's largest alpine lake and the highest lake of its size in the United States. Tahoe is twice the width of San Francisco Bay. The water in Lake Tahoe is 99.99% pure. At 75 feet below the surface, a 10-inch white dinner plate would be visible. There are 63 tributaries that drain into Lake Tahoe, but the Truckee River is the only outlet. Abraham Lake, Alberta, Canada. Lake Abraham is famous because of the dizzy amount of ice bubbles in winter locked in the clear ice of this lake. This lake is a popular destination both in summer and in winter. The ice bubbles are caused by the impregnated methane which are produced as dead plants and animals when organic matter sinks into the lake. When it breaks down and goes up, it releases methane gas. The bubbles are trapped and stacked up on each other while the lake begins to freeze. In the winter, this creates unique ice bubble formations. The methane gas is released to the atmosphere when the spring rolls and the ice melt. Moraine Lake, Alberta, Canada. Lake Moraine is 14 kilometers southeast of Lake Louise. The lake can assign to glacier waters full of rock flour that refracts the light its brilliant blue color. The time to witness the colors is relatively short as most of the year, from October to June, the lake is frozen. No image in this respect is more iconic than Moraine Lake in Canada. The Alpine Lake is a glacier-melting wild turquoise blue set on a backdrop of the 10 summits. A more majestic and stunning place in the world than Moraine Lake is difficult to find. Pamukkale Travertine Terraces, Turkey. Travertine Terraces of Pamukkale are one of Turkey's most visited areas, famous for its thermal and travertine springs. In the area, there are 17 thermal springs, which range from 95 degrees Fahrenheit to 212 degrees Fahrenheit, so that some of the swimming pools are not suitable for swimming. The site, known in Turkish as Cotton Castle, has been hailed as a natural wonder since the city of Hierapolis was built around the healing waters in the 2nd century BC. The city was a thriving metropolis during the Roman era, having survived and rebuilt several earthquakes before being abandoned in 1300 AD. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.